Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 43 of the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment. We are entering, believe it or not, we are entering season 2. We're going to start it fresh. So, Happy New Year. Happy season 2 with the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment. This is a big milestone. It has been an amazing, amazing year. And we just thought we'd take a trip back down memory lane and share some of that. So, this year, so many great things that happened this year. I don't even know how I'm going to choose what to talk about. But let's talk about the coming year, and then we're going to take a trip back down memory lane. All right. So it's just me today. Molly is traveling. So feel free, pop something in the comments, say, hey, get a little chatter going here. That would be awesome. Molly puts up on Meaningful Monday. Tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365 page book. Write a good one. So I think that's a good way to start out the new year. I just absolutely love that. I always love New Year. I always love the feeling of a fresh start, letting certain things go in the past year with 2021 and embracing some new things in 2022. So we are keeping the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment in this coming year because we have really enjoyed doing it. We've really enjoyed talking with you guys and bringing things from our consignment life and sharing a little behind the scenes goings on here at Conshy Consignment. So that is still going to be happening every Sunday at 11 a.m. live on YouTube. And then we go ahead and we turn it into a podcast. So for those of you listening on podcast, hey. For those of you that missed the video, we do mention certain things that will show certain items, and we try to put those up on social media. So for those of you listening on audio, we try to keep that going so that you can get a visual. If we show you something really cool and you want to see it, you don't have to go over to the video. You can hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. We try to pop those things up there for you. All right. So that is one of the things that started in 2021 that we are keeping for 2022 because we love it. The other thing is we revived our Conshy Connects event, which is our nonprofit charity arm of Conshy Consignment, and we found a way to do the events online. We did our first one in the fourth quarter for Team Fox and Parkinson's research with Sherry. You can go back and watch that episode where we get to talk to her and all about her involvement in it. And so once a quarter, that was so great that we're going to do it once a quarter, different. Throughout the year, there will be 4 different organizations. We are going to redo Team Fox. We have another one on the books. So we are taking applications now, or if you're interested in talking about maybe getting your nonprofit, or it can even be a family in need. We can do that anonymously. It doesn't have to be a registered nonprofit. It can be just something that you're raising money for, something you feel passionate about, and a way you want to help. So reach out to us, put an application in, just drop us a line, say, hey, I might be interested. So we have, I think the first and Molly's not here. She knows for sure. I think we have the first and second quarter open. The third and fourth quarter are filled, I believe. So, all right. So if that's something you're interested in, just we can have that discussion. And I'm looking forward to seeing who we support with those events. It was just such a blessing to be able to do that and learn all about Team Fox and ways we can help. So thank you, Sherry, for being part of our launch, part of our experiment, and working with us to see if that could happen in a meaningful way. And yeah, you did. So that will be also part of our 2022. That is something we are keeping. Another thing we're keeping for 2022 is, of course, our resale therapy. I feel like we've done a live sale for every Thursday for years, but in fact, it was all born in 2021. We've only been doing it for a year, not even a year. I think we started a little past January. So we do resale therapy on Thursday nights live on Facebook, Eastern Standard Time. And we do Insta Resale Therapy, which is kind of like a live unboxing on Instagram at 8 p.m. on Thursdays. So Molly and I have a really wild time on Thursday evenings. I actually just posted a video this week and a reel on Instagram. So you can see it on Facebook or Instagram. But basically, it is what my office looks like after the Thursday night live sales. It is not pretty. It's not for the faint of heart. So yeah, if you want to check it out, check it out. If you prefer not to see the behind the scenes, just leave it be. Just leave it be because it is not pretty. But we do have a wild time on Thursday nights. We've met a lot of new people. We've reconnected with people that have been part of the our store since we opened. One of one of our good friends, Arlene, started to come on. So she's been entertaining in the comments. This week she was putting a lot of memes in there. It was super funny, super entertaining. So we had a really good time with that. And we're always up for a good laugh at Resale Therapy. It's really something that I look forward to every week. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of mess to clean up, but it is totally worth it. Totally worth it. So behind me there, you can kind of see some teapots. I showed those on Insta Resale Therapy this week. I unboxed, and that's kind of what made the huge mess because they were all wrapped in newspaper, and I was unboxing them as we were doing our Insta Resale Therapy. So those will be probably going up this week. So stay tuned for that. Those of you listening on podcast, I of course will put some pictures up on social media for you so you can see all the cool little teapots. And that was neat. That was neat. So I'm looking forward to researching and listing those items for sale. Usually we post them up on Fridays, but since this was a holiday week, it was just a little crazy. So, we're running, I don't know, 2 days behind or something. And you can see my daughter dressed the mannequin for New Year's Eve because it is just the turn of the new year. Yeah. So, I feel like I've been talking forever. I got to get a sip of coffee here, guys. A no Bloody Mary this week. Oh my gosh. I really would have enjoyed that too, but I just didn't have the fixins here for a Bloody Mary. So we are blessed. I'm and Bloody Mary. That's sad week. Not really. The other thing we talked about was New Year's resolutions this week on our social media. And we were asking people if they made New Year's resolutions, what their New Year's resolutions were. And that was good. That was interesting. One of our community members posted that what she does is she chooses a word to focus on for the coming year. And I thought that was great. So all week I've been trying to come up with a word that I could focus on for the year. So it could be in place of resolutions. It could be just like your mantra, your balancing word. So she said hers was balance, which I thought was really beautiful. And I could see how that could center you. I think that my word is actually going to be boundaries. It's something that I struggle with a lot, are boundaries. And I know a lot of people do. It's not that unique. But I think that's going to be my word. I had a really, really hard time choosing. Last year, I actually started off the year with happiness. Choosing happiness. Happiness is a choice. And that was good. And I also focused a lot on being grateful. But this year, it's going to be boundaries. And I do a book club. And this is one of the books we read is Take Back Your Time. It is about balance, but, kind of steps through what causes you to feel unbalanced, what causes all that. And as I discovered reading the book, one of the reasons that I sometimes feel unbalanced or have a hard time is because I don't set boundaries for myself with other people. So yeah, there we go. I'm getting real personal on this, right? That's what happens when Molly's not here to shut me up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And this week with our other business, which is C Chats, Consignment Chats, where we work with other consignment store owners, that was interesting. We did a whole live YouTube with some friends on the Consignment Chats channel, and we talked about reseller resolutions. So that was an interesting little spin and take on that. And what I can tell you, a big takeaway from that is consignment is really, really it's a busy, intense business. The items never stop coming in. It's just constant, constant, constant. And keeping up with that can sometimes be quite a challenge. So it's just nice to talk with other consignment store owners and people that are kind of struggling with the same thing. It's just part of the business. It's not something you can really change. It's just something you can learn how to deal with. So, yeah, consignment is just a crazy way to make a living. I've said that before on here, and we are going to be talking a lot this year and about collaboration over competition. One of the words we're replacing for this year, if you see on our social media, there's a video and it says all of the words we're replacing. Well, one of them is we're replacing competition with collaboration. Consignment, there is enough room for everybody in this business. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to us and I will send you over to our Consignment Chats channel and you can get a little information about possibly starting this on your own. That's where you would go for that. But yeah, so we're going to be talking a lot about collaboration. We've always done, for those of you out there that are resellers as well, we've done a lot of collaboration. We've worked with a lot of other consignment stores, a lot of other consignment sellers, a lot of other resellers. We consign for other consignment stores and other resellers and vice versa. So yeah, if you're one of those people out there listening, thank you. I really am looking forward to our ongoing relationships in the coming year as well. And you'll see on our Thursday night sales, we have a lot of other resellers that join us and people that do similar things because consignment, there's generally only one of everything. You've heard us definitely say, you snooze, you lose. So, it's fun. Tiffany isn't going to have the same things that I have in my store, or maybe she has a different size and something similar. So it's a really fun collaborative type business. And that goes for a lot of reselling, but especially for consignment, I think. Oh gosh, what else? I'm back at our Instagram. I am going to see. So we're going to stick with What Sold Wednesdays. For those of you that don't know, What Sold Wednesdays is every week we highlight items that have sold in the previous week. Usually they're items we ship. Sometimes people do local pickup, but a lot of shipping. So we share with you most of the items that we sold the past week. So if you're a consigner, it's kind of fun to see if your items sold and comment and see that they were rehomed. If you're a shopper, or if you're a shopper and a consigner, it's fun to comment and let people know, oh yeah, I bought that item, or I'm giving it as a gift to my niece, or whatever you're doing with that item, because there are the people that consigned it on that as well. And sometimes it feels really good to know somebody got your item, they're giving it a new home, and they truly appreciate it. So if you're out there shopping and you see something on a What Sold Wednesday, go ahead and comment. A lot of our consigners really love that. And it's part of the whole circular thing. We talk a lot about circular and community, and it definitely gives us that whole circular aspect. You're a consigner, you're a customer, you're part of the community, and it just goes like that, right? Let's see what else. So we're sticking with What Sold Wednesday. That is really good. We've talked a lot on Brunch Ladies toward the end of last year, and we're going to be talking more about it in the coming year. Our little life hacks, consignment hacks, things you can do to make your life a little more organized and a little less chaotic. So we talked about like keeping a box at the bottom of your closet, and we're going to get more into this. Keeping a box at the bottom of your closet where you put consignment things in when you don't wear them, so that they're not still hanging in your closet. Something that one of our friends from Sorting, her business is Sorting with Samantha, put up on her Facebook page, and we all loved it, was that the beginning of now, you can start this now. You turn all the hangers in your closet backwards, and then you set a reminder in 6 months for, all right, so if you take something out and you wear it, you hang it back up and you put the hanger the right way. And at the end of 6 months, whatever is still hanging backwards on that, or whatever it is, maybe it could be a year, whatever is still hanging backwards on the hanger are stuff you haven't worn. So stuff you should consider donating, consigning. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know if I'm going to try that or not. I don't know. I did the whole not Joy Mangano. Does this spark joy? What is it called? The Magic Art of Tidying Up. Marie Kondo. Yes. So I did that. So a lot of my stuff is actually in drawers right now because she likes that better. And I kind of do too. But maybe, I don't know, drop a comment. Let us know if that's something that I think Tiffany said from Tiffany's Treasures and Trinkets, said that she's done that to much success. So if you have, let us know what you think of it, or different tips and tricks you might have that we can share with people to make their lives a little bit easier. And yeah, because we always appreciate those consignments. Yes, we are busy. Yes, it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. But that's what we do. That's what we do. We like to do that. We like to research things, and we enjoy it. So when I say it just keeps coming and it's a hard business, I am not by any means complaining. I am very grateful for all the consignments and all the consigners out there. So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to sign off because, as you can also see behind me, let's see if I lean that way, I also have quite a bit of shipping to do because the past past day was a holiday, so we didn't ship. So I got a little catching up to do because I did take a little bit of a break yesterday. So I will see you next week. If I don't see you before then, at Resale Therapy or Insta Resale Therapy. And I hope everybody has a lovely week, and we'll see you. Bye.